Hi, Jeremy Frederick Gilchrist here, and I will tell you, as far as timing, I never allow it to control my life. In a sense, it now controls me. I say that because of Saturday when I was still awake, and that Jeremy, my children love to hold on to in life. And Saturday at early, well, 2:30 a.m. What I'm saying is this phone that I'm using right now, and by the way, I can't see the time, and I didn't look when I did that of how long this has been. This Apple lays over there. Steve Jobs' movie was on last night. Anyways, from his name I take SEE from Steve, C Jobs. Our jobs is to let go of, I'm now saying 97% of the way we used to live, and allowing the powers and the help from angels and so on, and whatever you create in your cool young mind that we can go back to, are here for all of us. And it actually just happened on a call with two famous people, woman and man, that are top names in Columbus, Ohio. And I heard Columbus maybe named another name which stood out to me because my new brain soul looks at everything differently. The old me would have went, how are you going to change the name? But now I take anything that happens and turn everything into a positive, including all the past memories I have that were negative of myself or anyone in my life, and just everything is positive. Now, with that being said, I was saying 2:30 a.m. Saturday, it was the time where I was like, oh wow, I've been laying with this of myself and I haven't thought about that. Should I share this? And I then clicked the phone. It was 2:30 a.m. So I started it and said it's 2:30 a.m. And when I see that, my new brain soul goes, 30 is halfway into the hour. And then halfway into what I believe is the inevitable year. And we can look at everything from the past and instead shift our minds to what we learned from it and how everything is positive. And we all know if Martin Luther King and Rosa Parks, and those are two examples, but any one of them were here, and they are here and here if you allow them to be, we would actually see this world change that we can all do together, because we're all even. And 7 has taught me that, and it's also in the beginning taught me how to see things differently. And on that call with the two amazing names in Columbus, Ohio, out of 3 million people, I was talking to them and showing them some of this quickly, and I just looked over to my right. It's 4:47, it says. Hi. Oh, there it goes. Anyways, I won't look back because that's just not in me. I happened to look at the stuff I just shared with them, and in my brain, as I was sharing it with them, I said, the world I believe needs this, and a red cardinal flew right up towards this window. They couldn't see it, I could, and it looked right at me and flew away. So this is real. And I'm sharing this with you because I was just telling a Paige, Paige, and when I see her name, this is how I do this with everyone in the world, and I can't stop it. It began a lot after my brain surgery in December 2019. My surgeons let me know. One of them did, that I was asking the help their names and somehow was spelling them when others couldn't, but spelling them in my brain and seeing what positive word or words would come from them, no matter if I switched the order a little bit of the way their letters went or not. But it was just fun. It was fun, and I realized that all of us could do it if we choose young again. 5, 6, 7 years old to tops PG-13, and everybody don't forget PG-1. If you look at that and put that together, it becomes that. And yesterday there was another one. So anyways, that 2:30 a.m. video I had no idea. I told the female and male I talked to today, you could say, Jeremy, we're gonna look right now at how long that video's been going. If they were here, and Jeremy, guess within 5 minutes, you should be able to do that. We'll give you $1 million. And I just can't do it. Like right now, I can't do it. Unless I stop right now and you watch me sit there and think it through of what I just saw over there, and now I'm not looking. And then try and guess within 30 seconds or a minute. No. So that video at 2:30 a.m. came out to be 23 minutes and 33 seconds. I think the one after that was 31 minutes and 4 seconds. Well, the greatest one was yesterday, when I got out of my parents' car to see the grave of my cousin Brandon, and I barely remember because I had my first brain injury weeks before he left Earth, and he would come to see me in the hospital once, I know at least, and he left Earth on his dirt bike, and we always called him B, and I created Bsmiles, which is a 7-letter word, but I never thought of that until after my brain surgery, December 2019, but this is November 2004. But I created Bsmiles and how it should be something we should look at, and it's become what it has today. And it will be for all of you in the world to restart your life story as if you're young, 5, 6, 7 to 13. With that being said, I was at his grave, and my parents went right to it, and I knew I was supposed to turn. I just went the other way for a second. I hit shuffle, and out of my hundreds to thousands of songs, I heard one I hadn't heard in a long time by a Jonathan and August Rush, and it caught me right away. I was like, oh, but I don't look at the screen. I hit shuffle and turned it over. It said 27 seconds. So I started the video, speaking about everything, and August Rush, daughter turning 7 next month. And she's the one who 2 weeks ago said to me in a whisper, Jeremy, Daddy, please make sure the websites help people change their thinking. And then a female that works here named Abby, I said, you can tell Abby, and she did. And she later, well, just minutes later, goes, Jeremy, didn't surprise me, it's your daughter. And in my mind, I went, yep, it's from my daughter and our son. They're both equal. He's a key from his name, and she's I win. And their mommy, what stands out on her full name I'll tell you later, but from her first name, 2 letters, AA, are Amazing Addictions, and this is what I know I also need to share with the world. And they were also shared with me from Martin Luther King, Rosa Parks, John F. Kennedy, Steve Jobs, Kobe Bryant for sure. And the list goes on and on and on. Michael Jackson, Prince, and I have pictures and stuff and videos of all of this. But with that being said, I know this is a lot of information. But the day in August Rush came at me. In the video, or in the song, and I took the screenshot, and sure, anybody could be fibbing, I'm not, but anybody could be fibbing and saying 27 seconds it was on, but either way, anybody that can watch these videos can tell, at least professionals, that I don't know the time when I hit stop. And when I hit stop at the one yesterday at the graveyard talking about August 12th, 2013, or if I didn't, I'm not sure I did 100%, meaning exact details of it, but I believe it would be the greatest day for everyone to see 7 in a different way, but in all of your own creative ways, each one of you in the world, choosing how to say, you know what, if I were young, I would. I'd shut my eyes, or someone else, you might say, no, I will dance, but close my eyes here and there and just say, for people that come to your mind and heart that have left Earth, no matter who it is, and just saying, I could use your help. You're saying that yourself. And we're doing this as all humans on the same day, and doing whatever you want to do while you do it. And August Rush came at me first. The video I did talking about this yesterday, July 19th, was 7 minutes and 27 seconds. And, okay. At 11:27 p.m. last night, I took a screenshot because for some reason my brain soul takes over all the time, and I looked up Jonathan's from August Rush, his song, but more importantly, his Wikipedia told me he was born 7/27/77, July 27th, 1977. I couldn't make that up. And I understand right now if you're hearing all this going, Jeremy, what a coincidence. No, it was out of my control. Everybody who knows me in the world and who's met me in many cities, states, and countries would know, for me to still be on here on Earth after everything that's happened in the 40 years, something far greater than me, myself, figuring all this out and just being lucky, and no, it's out of my control. And I love that. And everyone can have it. That is for sure. And I remembered a Bethia, and isn't it funny? Or Rathia, either way, you can see words in there right there. The, or if it's Bethia, B-E, or the, it doesn't matter. The is in there, at least. The A. The A we start with are Amazing Addictions. I just made that up. But I had bought Simple Things from her, and she forecast through angel belief, spiritual stuff, all these different things. And Friday, July 17th, C-teen stands out in 17. That's why of the .coms that are dozens upon dozens upon dozens for all of us to use in a schoolhouse that rocks, that'll exist after we all pray on the same day. Or meditate, or whatever you want to say, I don't care, right? Whether it's to God or Jesus rules me. But however you want to do that, these .coms will be for everyone in the world. And 27changedmeforever.com was got yesterday because of all that, and it's 27 letters. And it'll always be there. What do we fill it with? All of your life experiences when 27 starts coming at you. I'm serious. This is nothing for me. It's very easy. And we're going to do it as youngsters. We're all equal. Get away of the 97% of pressures we lived through, all of us equally, and just create, if you want to call it a heaven on earth or whatever you want to call it, or take all those letters and mix them up and create new words. It doesn't matter. But her email on Friday the 17th said, Jeremy, October 2nd, 1979, you were born, and da-da-da-da, and July 27th. Wait, if today's the 20th, it's a week from today. She said, answers will come. Your home, everything. There's a story behind the 4-bedroom home we have. Everything is what it said. So I'm here to say, I will share with the world everything that has happened if you need to hear it, and know that I know the inevitable year is here. It's 17 letters. And if we just say, okay, we will take the day off on that day. It'll be different times and different places. And all that matters in the 7 days we have right now, Monday, Tuesday, is DAY. That's all that matters. One day at a time. ODAAT. One day Amazing Addictions time. We can do that. One day Amazing Addictions today. You see, I'm open to hear the whole world because we can do this. And I understand right now, if you're in a state of, well, Jeremy, this sounds neat, but it sounds like it would be so much stuff to change. No. It won't be so much stuff to change. Musicians are beautiful. Leaders are beautiful. Every one of you are too. We're all just going to go do what we're supposed to do. And trust me, you will be led. And that's why I said in one of those videos, I will put my life on it. That the day after, the day where we all can just go to a different state because we have these brains that can do it. And that's why I believe I went through everything I did in the long surgery and then the second surgery that only 1 to 2% of humans have had, to be able to say to you, this is real and you're all one step ahead of me. And being able to do that on that day. And then the next day, it doesn't mean our bank accounts are going to fill up. It doesn't mean, I've learned this from Jesus for sure. It doesn't mean all health is fixed overnight. No. Yeah, in time, COVID will go away. Our concern of becoming millionaires or billionaires, it'll disappear. Yeah, these different things, and it should. It's okay, and I understand if you're of the mindset going, oh my gosh, who is this guy? We wish we could. Well, of course we can. There's nothing we can't change. And to create a beautiful world, and I'm doing this for 2 people first. So there's one key. The other one is I win, and together they create peace. And with their mommy, it creates an I love you. You see, all of us can do this stuff. By the way, emojis were, if you make the little change in 2020, kind of like the 2 letters in my daughter's name, the last 2, and when I switched them, then I win stood up. I didn't have to say it that way, but I did. But if 2002 you did that, it would be 2020. Yeah, July 17th, 2020. Yeah, it was Friday. That's when I got that email about the 27th. So I'm here not to say, follow my exact things I've done. It's impossible. But I will share the hAbitFACtory. I will share how to look at things differently. Yes, we're going to be in a schoolhouse rocks. It could be a rad race. Yes, we can wear clothes like this. Yes, we can realize we're halfway, and that's how I changed as I was young and cutting all my pants halfway. But a hAbitFACtory is something we enter with our brain and our soul. And once you're in there, you're in there. And yes, there will be live shows, and it will probably be the reason all stages go open again, and you just have faith. That's why last night I walked in rain, and then during my first 2 videos I forgot it was called lightning. My brain does that sometimes with simple words. But you can see in the videos I'm not fibbing. But I think an hour later I went out, and when I went outside, all of a sudden the sky was beautiful in different colors. And then today the song that came on is Heaven, it's Collective Soul. Heaven, let your light shine down. And it didn't surprise me that phone came in the shuffle. This is all real. It means it could be a world where everyone's strengths stay right where they are. We just operate differently. There's books that can tell you about your brain and how we can use it in a new way for the first time in our lives, but it's all positive. I understand if you're in a position going, but, yeah, I made a lot of mistakes, but I don't want to switch. Are you trying to switch me to what? To peace. To equal love and happiness. Do I believe it's possible? I'm still here. And that's why I believe in it so much that the next day after the whole world doing this together, yes, we will 100% wake up the next day and say, the major things aren't going to change, but I do feel different. I promise. And I'd put my life on it. I believe in it that much, and I care about my children and their mothers so much, and both our families and every stranger beside me in the world. That would be all of you, yeah. So my creative side kicks in when the time would come. It would be a schoolhouse that rocks, I promise. So on that note, you heard a lot, but hey, it's all real. And if we are young, we go, it's a lot of stuff, but it's cool. So I believe that. And don't forget, in Schoolhouse Rocks, what stands out is cool house rocks.